Good afternoon. I'm Anaya by Manuel with Blue Collar Homes, EXP Realty, the True North team. And today I'm going to introduce you to the 5 steps it takes to become a homeowner. If you do these things in order, you will end up like most of my successful clients with the keys in their hand and the dream home awaiting them. So the first thing you need to do is get pre-approved, as you see on this board. Now that includes 30 days of recent pay stubs. If you're self-employed, they're going to want a year-to-date profit and loss, 2 years worth of tax returns, and also you're going to need your last 60 days of bank statements. And you want to make sure those bank statements have no unusual large cash deposits. There's different rules and regulations for that, but just understand that those are the major things you need to get pre-approved. You also need a credit score that's high enough depending on the program guidelines that you are involved in. There's VA, there's conventional, there's FHA. So whatever program you're using, you'll need to meet those income qualifications. The next thing that you need to do is search up on blucollarhomes.com for your home or the MLS link that I send you to find homes that are available in your area. And during that process, we are only going to look at homes that you are pre-approved to purchase, because you can spend a lot of time looking at homes that are out of your value range, or they're not the homes that you are interested in. If there are certain finishes you like, if you like Victorian, if you want new construction, we're going to spend that time finding that home for you. And I can enter in those search criteria, and I'm going to make sure that those are the homes that appear. Blucollarhomes.com is a great website, lots of information, easy to search, and it will help you with easy information. You can always click a link to contact me with any questions during that process. So once we find the home that we desire, you're going to let me as your agent submit a great offer that will get accepted. There are particular things that I have in other videos we can go back and check, but those things that I type up in your offer will help you get the home that you desire accepted, and then we'll be able to move on to the next step. During this step, number 3, which is inspection. We will search for any hidden issues with the home. Even new construction homes can have drainage issues or problems or things faultily installed. So what we'll do during that period is we'll look through the home. If there's a rental property, we'll make sure the rent rolls are correct. And then we'll be able to submit those inspection items to the seller and request that they complete them. Now, many times homeowners get the inspection and they want to ask for 40 or 50 different items. The major thing that you want to look for are hazard problems like safety, exposed wiring, bad plumbing, HVAC systems, foundation issues. Those are things that would be very expensive for you to purchase and repair, and you don't want to get stuck with those troubles unless you have experience. If there's things like a chip paint here, unless it's an FHA and there's just an appraisal issue, you really don't want to complain about those things. Obviously, it's an older home and there's going to be things that need to be fixed. So just depending on the age and the condition and the price range of the home, when you purchase, just make sure that the inspection is not a laundry list of items, but the critical things that you would need to make the home habitable. Once we complete that, we are at the major step in the process, which many people don't understand. Loan processing. Now, just because you be pre-approved doesn't mean your loan is approved. Once you find a particular home that you're looking for, then your loan will begin to be processed. Now, there are critical things in this. They're going to need updated bank statements. They're going to need updated payroll. They also might need different issues with your tax returns. Maybe you have a outstanding child support obligation. Everything that they request, you should be able to return back to the loan officer within 24 hours. Understand that a 21-day to 30-day closing line is only approved if you can get everything in within 24 hours of them asking. So you should have all of your personal paperwork already set to the side. Another critical component of this time period is the appraisal. This is when the lender is going to make sure that the home is worth whatever you submitted in the purchase agreement. So at that moment, They'll order appraisal. They're usually $500 to $1,000, depending on the property and the use. And they will go out to the home and make sure that it's what it says. FHA and VA appraisals, they can be a little more stickler, which is one reason sellers don't always want to accept those offers. But understand that this also protects you. So the appraisal is going to be part of the purchasing problem and the issues that will get you to the closing table. If you're having delays on appraisal, understand that that is a delay on your closing date. The last but most important part is closing time period, closing day. Now, everybody wants to get here, and that's the fun part. You know, I really don't do much at this time, but maybe give you a gift card, come and smile, and give you the keys. But this is a very critical component. There are things that you need to do. First, we're going to do our final walkthrough. We're going to go through the home. We're going to make sure that everything that we said was going to be completed during our inspection period is done. We're also going to make sure that the home is in the same condition it is the last time we saw it, which could have been 30 days ago. You know, if there were people living there, maybe there's holes in the walls. There's many different things that can happen during a 30-day period. Next, we're going to make sure that we haven't opened any new accounts. That is critical. Many people try to go buy furniture before they close, and then they end up delaying their closing because they've added a new debt. So no new purchases, no new inquiries, no large cash deposits once we have a signed offer. It's not that long. You'll be able to get the new couch, the new bed set, the new china. Everything will go smooth if you can just keep those things together. Then we'll go to the signing. It's going to seem like it's forever. They're going to have hundreds of pages. You're going to be going through signing most of the information your loan officer already presented to you. And then there's other critical items that the closer title company will walk you through. Once you're finished doing that, the lender will fund the loan, and you'll notice we'll come back, you'll get your keys, we'll take a couple photos, and you'll be another success story for Blue Collar Homes. So just remember, the steps are pre-approval, home search, inspection, loan processing, closing. If you're trying to get in contact with me today, reach out on bluecollarhomes.com, and I'd love to hear from you soon.